You're in the mix.
SKM presents Strictly for the Music Podcast. You are now live with the #1 podcast for all upcoming artists worldwide.
It's the real
deal. Strictly for the Music Podcast, a platform for all upcoming artists of all genres. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we got a returning guest. An alternative hip-hop rapper from Atlanta, Georgia, is making waves, steadily gaining a reputation for himself. Motivated by hip-hop, inspired by artists such as Tupac, Eminem, and DMX, this young rapper shines in his uniqueness. Legend of his own, numerous singles and albums on his resume. New EP coming out. Latest project, The Process Volume 2, and Fighting Demons. Ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, my next guest, DaRunna.
Hey, what's Mackin', bro? What's Mackin'? How y'all doing?
Hey, man. First and foremost, man, thank you for coming back on the podcast, giving us a second interview, man. It's a blessing to have you here, man. So, with no further ado, man, what has DaRunna been up to, man?
Shit, you know me, man. Just working, hustling, trying to fucking maintain, man. Fucking, my grandmother passed away fucking in November, you know what I mean? So I had to take over the mortgage payments on the house and all kinds of crazy shit. So I took a couple months off from the music, but I've been hitting it hard this past like month.
Yeah, man. I see you getting active on TikTok, man.
Oh yeah, well that's where most of the streams are coming from now. TikTok and Instagram, man.
Damn, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, man. So let me ask you this, man. How did you get involved in TikTok, man?
Well, fucking my boy AT Hustle, man. AT Hustle, you know, he's really a all well-rounded artist, you know what I mean? He's a rapper / producer / comedian. Like he does a lot of funny shit on TikTok, and that's like one of my best friends, you know what I mean? So he put me on the TikTok shit, and then, you know what I mean, from there it just kind of started taking off. I started blowing up, but they done banned me on that fucking thing like 4 times, man. I'm on my 4th account right now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man, hell yeah, dog. All right, man. So let me ask you this, man. Man, you got a body of work, man. The consistency of your work, man. You can tell that you steadily been grinding, man. So let me ask you this, man. Man, first time I heard of you, man, was probably in 2019, man. I had just barely gone to Battle Lab, and you already had that app on lock, man. So let me ask you this, man. What was the mindset getting into this music and staying consistent, man?
You know, it's kind of crazy, man, because like we talked about last time, I had just gotten out the last time I started Band Lab, and was trying to do something positive with my life, and rapping has always been my passion, you know what I mean? Like, even when I wasn't rapping, I was still freestyling and, you know what I mean, entertaining my homies and shit like that. So when I got out and I found Band Lab, and it was December of 2018, you know what I mean? And I was only on there for like a couple months when I won that competition, Track Atlanta, and went and recorded with Young Chop and, you know what I mean, all that shit. And Cambo, rest in peace, Cambo.
Yeah.
But fucking that kind of like, once I seen how this shit really works and was able to figure out how to build a studio and all that shit, man, it was like I came too far to not do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Get into Track Atlanta, and I just want to touch on this real quick. Man, what was that like, man? Just barely getting out and then coming into this different scenery and being able to be with producers like that, man. Like, was that something new to you?
It was like a wake up call almost. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing this rap shit for a long time, man. And I've been in different studios and been around different artists and shit like that. And I wrote for big artists and shit. But like, this was like a whole new wake up call when I went in there and I realized like I could really do this. I could really be this type of artist. And the fact that like people think all this crazy shit goes into making a song and all this, you know what I mean, extra shit. Really, it's just you get the equipment and you dedicate your time to it. You know what I mean? And that's all it is, really. And when I finally seen that, it was like, all right, if they can do this, I can do this. Cause these motherfuckers ain't no smarter or better than me. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah, man. And I mean, from then and now, man, it's just like, man, bro, your catalog, man, speaks for itself, man. So I want to get into something, man. let's talk about the process volume 2, and we can get into volume 1. But man, hooking up with Broke Bugatti, man. What was that like?
You know, Bro Bugatti, man, look, check it out. Bro Bugatti was the first person I ever worked with on BandLab. Like ever had collabed with, ever like, cause I used to be real stingy about my music. I was selfish, you know what I mean? But Bro Bugatti is a legend, you know what I mean? Like I ain't even want to cap. Like he's the only person that you can listen to every one of his songs and you're not gonna get tired of hearing his music because every song's different, you know what I mean? So it was really dope. Me and him working together, it was kind of like we can keep up with each other, you know what I mean? It don't matter what we throw each other's way, we're gonna both be able to get on it.
Oh, yeah, so the process volume 1, man, that was the first album that you guys really put together?
Yeah, we did that. We did that one about 2019, mid 2019, I think it was. And then, you know, we had fell out for a while. Me and him got into like a little, you know what I mean? It was back when BandLab bands were really popping, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we had fell out over some stupid band shit. And then when we started talking again, you know what I mean? It was like we never stopped being homies and shit. So we did the process volume 2 in probably like a week. Probably only took us a week. We did the first one in one night. We did the first process in one night back when we were still like recording nonstop together. You know, me, him, and Wicked Beats were like the three amigos, man. When we first came into this shit.
Oh yeah, man. So was the process volume 1, was that released on all streaming platforms?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's it's one of my more popular like EPs or whatever. Like it's got songs like Don't Give a Fuck and all kinds of other shit. Like the song The Process was kind of how it all first started, because Broke sent me a song called The Process, and it like we just killed it. The shit was just fire.
The album cover, man, on The Process volume 2, fucking dope, dog.
I appreciate you, man. I put a lot of work into those covers, man.
Yeah, man. And yeah, man. So getting hooked up with Broke Bugatti, man. 2019. Then you dropped another one, Process Volume 2 EP, man. Let's get into one of the songs, man. Phase Me.
Phase Me. Oh man, that's a good one right there. That's a deep ass song right there, bro. It's like no matter what I go through, I won't let it phase me type shit. You know what I mean? Like pushing this music and fucking all the drama that comes with it. You know what I mean? I don't let none of it phase me or phase my music.
Oh, hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah. So that's one thing I want to ask you, bro. Like, I mean, it seems like, well, I mean, I wouldn't know why, but, you know, you being a lyricist, man, and you having the punchlines and, you know, I guess, being in Baltimore really gave you that extra step to be a battle rapper, man. All the stuff that, all these little beats that you've been through, man. I mean, I don't know if you would say they're little, but I'm saying like not phasing you, bro. Like, what was one type of issue that really kind of like
got to me?
Got like that's your skills, man. That's what I want to say.
Well, to be honest with you, man, this is gonna be like a little controversial thing that I'm about to say, but look, YMT. I joined YMT back, you know what I mean, 2019, whatever. We fell out last year around the end of 2020. Like, I found out who Puncho really was or whatever. And I don't want to bring him up too much, but yeah, working with artists like Lee Bands and Lou Garrell, it put me over the top as far as my skill, as harnessing my skill and figuring out how I wanted to record. Because, like, Lou Garrell is a genius, but Lou Garrell, he's from London. He's a UK rapper. He's fire as fuck. If you ain't ever heard of him, y'all should check him out. But anyway, the way he punched in, you know what I mean? He punched in all his bars and shit. And Lee Bands punched in too. And Lee Bands just punched in with 2 vocals, and Lou Garrell punched in with 3. And I kind of took both of what they were showing me, and I kind of made it my own, you know what I mean? And now I use that process that I was using on BandLab with Pro Tools. And with Pro Tools, you have every kind of shortcut you could imagine to be able to be, you know, quality over anything.
Yeah.
So man, yeah, I really owe them 2 guys everything, really.
Yeah, man. Let me ask you this, man. All right, man. So whenever you got out, man, 2018, did you instantly get on BandLab? I
was out for like maybe a month when I got on BandLab, and I I had already like kind of fell back into the life almost. And BandLab was kind of like the only thing that would help me stay still, because I was so dedicated to like making music, and I didn't even know about like all the contests and all that shit till I had already been doing it. And the first contest I entered, I won. You know what I mean? That was the Track Atlanta one. It was crazy, man. And next thing you know, like my following started hearing me and shit. Like the people who follow me now, they all started hearing me back then. And it was like, I guess everybody could see the real in it, could see the passion in it. And they started fucking with me.
That's dope, man. That's dope. So let me ask you this, man. BandLab recording and then you're stepping it up to Pro Tools, man. What was that process like, man?
Oh man, it was fucking difficult, bro. It was difficult. All right, let me put it like this, folks. BandLab is like, think you have a studio in your hand on your phone. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, there's all these little things that you can do that are dope with the vocals and shit, whatever. And they upgraded it as they went. But with Pro Tools, bro, it's like stepping off of a bus onto a train. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's like now you're going this fast and there's no stopping. You know what I'm saying? It's like it just made everything. It's a learning experience above anything, bro. Because then you got to really learn, like, okay, where the EQ is, what compression does, what delay does. I kind of knew what delay and reverb was from BandLab, but with Pro Tools, you got to really learn how to harness that shit, like wet and dry and all kinds of different crazy things that come with that shit. You know what I mean? And not to mention with Pro Tools, it's like something that takes an hour on BandLab takes 5 seconds on Pro Tools.
Damn.
Yeah, it's amazing, bro. But BandLab is amazing, though. You still like BandLab is still amazing. It's still an awesome DAW to use. If you're using BandLab, you can still do anything you want. It just takes a little longer.
Yeah, man. Pro Tools, man. It seems like a lot of people are going through that. What was the other one? There was another DAW.
Ableton or FL.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, man. So, man, what DAW would you recommend? Would you recommend Pro Tools?
It depends on if you're a producer or you're a rapper. If you're a rapper, I recommend Pro Tools all day long. Pro Tools is like, first of all, it's the industry standard when it comes to recording. You know what I mean? But if you're making beats, I definitely would say go with FL or Ableton or something like that. Yeah, because FL is like every great producer that I fuck with uses FL or Ableton. Like Hennessy Beats is like one of my main producers. He's an Ableton. He's diehard Ableton.
Oh yeah, man. Shout out to Hennessy, man. All right, man. So Fighting Demons, man. Fighting Demons. That was released right before you dropped the Process Volume 1 or 2. My bad.
Yeah. Fighting Demons was kind of a transition album, kind of like. See, I was pushing albums before Fighting Demons, like hardcore. Like I had Run of the World and Runna Aftermath, and those Runna Aftermath was really about like me leaving YMT, and Fighting Demons was like. It was like the after effects of all the beef that I had with my homies and shit. Like it really hurt my heart type shit. So it felt like I was fighting a lot of demons. Not to mention, you know what I mean, all the trouble that I was getting into and got out of and shit. You know what I mean. I was trying to maintain and become a real man instead of just a gangster that was running in the streets. You know what I mean. Yeah, man. Did you ever get all that stuff cleared up, man? Yeah, man. I finally went to court, man, and I got them to run everything concurrent. And they were fucking with me because, you know, I'd stayed out of trouble for a couple of years, you know what I mean? So they gave me like 15 years on supervised felony probation, and I got $15,000 in fines. And yeah, bro, it ain't no joke, bro, because, you know, I had a lot of fucked up charges, man. But, you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. It's just motivated me more to do good and not get in trouble and all this other shit. Plus I have a leadership position in my organization now where, like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to keep a lot of people out of trouble.
Oh, dope, man. Dope. Yeah. Hell yeah, man. So how did you get involved in that?
What's that?
My
organization.
Yeah.
Well, it's growth and development, man. It's GD. It's you know, we feed the poor, we take care of our people, you know what I mean? There's a lot of there's a lot of brothers that I'm with, you know what I mean? I've been GD my whole life, just about, man. But it's like now it's like, you know, I'm the head of my deck, my area or whatever, so I I got a lot of responsibility as far as taking care of people and keeping people out of trouble and keeping a lot of people positive because, you know, we're trying to teach people that being a gangster is not the only way, man. You got to be a man before anything and take care of your family.
That's fucking dope, dog. Hell yeah.
Yeah, try.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly, man. Nowadays, man, you gotta do more than just that, man. The streets are always gonna be there, but you know they're not gonna always feed your family. You know.
Yeah, a lot of people think that the game is something to glorify, and the streets are something to glorify until you wind up in prison and you ain't got nothing to nobody. You know what I mean? And then it's like, all right, how you gonna survive this? You know what I'm saying? And I'm one of those survivors, you know what I mean? So I try to teach positive shit from my experiences.
That's fucking dope, man. Hell yeah, man. Big kudos to you, man. But hey, man, so I want to get into Fighting Demons, man, because first song, man, this is one of my favorites, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. So War, man, featuring Genius and Bossino.
Yeah, that's my Bossino. That's my dog. You know, he's a brother. He's a brother in the same organization as me.
Hell yeah, man. So what was it like hooking up with Bossino, man?
Boss is it's easy to work with Boss, man, because Boss is wise, man. He's very intelligent, very, very. You know what I mean? He's been through a lot of the same shits I have. You know what I mean? He's been locked up, been out, fucking changed his life around, take care of his family and shit like that. So it's very easy. Him and I see eye to eye on a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope, man.
Yeah, and Genius is he comes and goes like the wind, man. He'll jump on a track and, you know what I mean, he'll work on some shit. And every time he jumps on one of my tracks, it always comes out fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. He's like, when I first heard that track, man, he's like, artist that has a distinct voice, man. You know what I mean?
Very distinct, yeah.
And man, yo, bro, what was it like hooking up with him, man? Like, was this on a BandLab thing or was this off BandLab?
It was a BandLab thing. It was I had the roster, right?
Yeah.
I had that song in the roster, and he's in the roster, and he had jumped on it, and you know what I mean. Like a lot of people on the roster, it's hard to get them to jump on anything. You know what I mean? Because everybody's too busy working on their own things. You know what I mean? We didn't even talk about it. He just jumped on it, and I was like, dope, right? And I was like thinking, who else could I get on this that would make this like a well-rounded song? Of course, Bossino would. It's three artists that are just very, you know what I mean, like you said, distinct voice.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean, that was like, I didn't even mean to have that as the first song for that album. Just it was so dope that I was like, man, this would be perfect to start this out. War. Like I'm at war, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Yo, bro, when I first heard that hook, man, that shit gave me the chills, bro, because I was like, damn, dog, that shit was some real shit, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's
that's my goal with all my tracks, bro, is to give people chills, man. I'm glad you like that shit for real.
Yeah, man. Hey, bro, I play that shit every time I need to get motivated to go to work, dog. I play that motherfucker, man.
That's fire.
Hell yeah, man. All right, so let's go to the next one, man. The Illuminati.
Yeah, the Illuminati was like me starting my own Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, DaRunna, Runner, you know what I mean? So I started the Illuminati. It's shit's like I'm trying to enlighten people to my music and what my music stands for type shit. Plus I'm also very like that song is very aggressive.
Hell yeah. Hey bro, I'm not gonna lie, man. I like that the aggressive feel that you bring to the tracks, man. Like earlier I was bumping what was that song, man? Death Threats, dog. Death Threats. That's what it was.
Oh
man.
yeah, I love Death Threats, bro. Death Threats is actually about the beef I had with Puncho. It's like,
oh yeah,
yeah. Because he makes a lot of death threats online, and we're in the same city. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, like you gonna do this death threats online shit, Twitter type shit, fucking BandLab type shit, Instagram type shit, but. Like, I'm right here, bro. And I like this. That shit don't fuck with me. That shit don't faze me at all. You know what I mean? Yo,
bro, can I ask you a question, man?
What's that?
Do you think the issue with you and Poncho, man, will that ever get resolved, man?
Nah, man. I tried, bro. I literally tried to squash that shit, bro. But he's so ignorant, bro. Like, he's the perfect example of you take somebody from the suburbs You know what I'm saying? And they try to act like a gangster online and shit. You know what I mean? But he has something to prove to everybody or whatever. Like, you know, a real G don't want to glorify the streets. A real G is trying to get people out of the streets. He's trying to fucking move past that. But he's like one of the people who wants to glorify this, that, and the third, and wants to talk about murdering people and all this other shit. Man, I can't take him serious, bro. And when I tried to come to him like a man and be like, look, man, I was wrong for putting you on blast like this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Why don't we fucking throw the ones and goddamn with throw hands, and then we can go on tour. You know what I'm saying? Like, or some shit. Or we can, you know what I mean? And this motherfucker gonna talk about fuck you, fuck your dead granny, all this other stupid ass shit. So he's lucky he's lucky that I'm humbled. He's lucky I'm still humble. You know what I'm saying? He's lucky I've stayed humble through all this shit. Cause really, if I wanted to, I could take it to the next level, but I ain't gonna do that shit, man. It ain't worth it to me.
Yeah, man. Let me ask you this, man. Being in YMT, man, y'all made a lot of bangers, man. And do you ever miss recording with them, man?
Of course I do, man. Of course I do. I talk to a lot of the members still to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like we're all still homies except for, you know, the one. But fucking, we all still talk about it and shit, man. We all miss it. It's like a moment that we'll never be able to recapture. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is, man. I learn from it and I take that and I apply it to my future music. You know what I'm saying? Like everything's a learning experience.
Dope, man. Dope. Yeah, man. It seems like well, I don't know, like I don't know what you were involved in before YMT, but when you got into YMT, man, it's like the whole aura around you, man, changed, dog. Like YMT was like the one. You know what I mean? That was DaRunna's place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I used to scream that shit at the top of my lungs, man. But it's crazy too, man, because it's like that part of my career made me who I am. You know what I'm saying? So I'd never take it back. But it's sad. You know what I mean? It's really kind of sad the way it all turned out. You know what I mean? And I can't really try to say that it doesn't hurt my heart, or I can't say that it don't affect me, because it does. It really does, bro. And I use that in my music to this day.
Yo, bro. So let me ask you this, man. So on Band Lab, man, is there a lot of Band Lab politics that go around?
There used to be, and if there is today, I don't know nothing about it because I don't even waste my time with it anymore.
Right.
But back when I was like really into Band Lab, bro, it was like these people. It was almost like prison. You know what I mean? Like these people be beefing with these people, so you can't talk to this person or that and the third, bro. And with some people, it's like some people get offended or upset when, you know what I'm saying, like you try to fuck with other people and shit. That's why I kind of just withdrew myself from everything. And now I could, like, I fuck with Street Stars. Like, I'm still in Street Stars and fuck with Jigga heavy. Like, Jigga's humbled himself out and has become, like, he's really grown into a fire artist, you know what I mean? And a person. He's a really cool person, you know what I mean? So, like, I still fuck with Street Stars and all that. But as far as, like, you know what I mean, worrying about the politics and worrying about who's this and that and the third, bro, I ain't gonna do that shit, bro. I'm more worried about my Spotify streams and my iTunes streams and TikTok.
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. I had a couple interviews I've done, man, and people got pissed off about that. You know what I mean? And they stopped fucking with me, y'all. But I'm like, it's all right, man.
Like who?
Well, I got a couple of them, but I don't really want to.
Yeah, you don't have to bring that up. You don't have to bring that up. If anybody, let me put it like this though: if anybody's beefing with you, bro, then they're the fucking problem, because you ain't doing nothing but trying to motivate motherfuckers and get people streams and get people like I even put it on TikTok, bro. I put it on TikTok. I was like, man, I got an interview with SKN. If you don't know who SKN is, he's like the fucking, cause you're a lot like academics. You're like the academics of Band Lab. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope, man. Hell yeah. That's
how I view you, bro. Like you're doing your thing to get people noticed too, and I respect the fuck out of that. I always have respect for you because of that.
Yeah, man. Hey, appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. I mean, to me, bro, I don't really like. I don't stress on who doesn't agree with what I do, bro. You know what I mean? Because basically, I see a bigger picture than what they see. And yeah, man, that's exactly what we're doing, man. We're just it doesn't matter what genre you are, man. What background you got. As long as you ain't got no fucked up shit on you, man, you're free to welcome be here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Big fact. Strictly for the music. Strictly for the music is the title says it all, man. It's strictly for the music.
Yeah. All right, man. So let's go to another track on Fighting Demons, man. Trendsetter.
Trendsetter was like, okay, so Trendsetter is like on BandLab, bro. Like me and the people I fuck with, we kind of start a lot of like trends or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like there for a while, I was trending every week. You know what I mean? I was on the trending list almost every week until I stopped like putting all my energy into that. Like I was a real life trendsetter. You know what I mean?
So what's that like, man? What's that? Getting on the trending list and I mean,
it's stressful
every week, bro. Like, man, how did you keep up with that?
It was stressful, bro. Like that was a time in my life where if I didn't make a banger song, bro, I got real upset, like down on myself and shit. Like it would fuck with my confidence if I wasn't on the trending list. You know what I'm saying? Like, or if I didn't put out a song and it didn't get like 80 views or 80 likes or, you know what I mean, 1,000 plays or some shit like that, it would fuck with me. And when I stopped putting all my energy into that, my life got better, bro. Like my whole life got better all the way around when I was able to like start focusing on my streams and shit. And you know, I hit 350,000 streams last December, bro. Like me changing my energy from BandLab to getting heard globally and being able to like really push my music. It really took me over the top as far as like confidence and everything else. You know what I mean? I could stop worrying about the dumb shit.
Yeah, man. This is my next question, man. How did you obtain over 300,000 streams, man?
Promoting and ads, like Google ads, YouTube ads, fucking Instagram ads, Facebook ads. Like I spent a lot of money on this shit, on this music shit, bro. As far as equipment and getting myself heard, boy, there's so much so much money goes into the music, bro. You never even like, and you can't just be a rapper, bro. That's what I also learned. You have to be a social media influencer. You have to be a promoter. You have to be a artist, a producer, an engineer. You have to be well-rounded, bro. And it's really, the better you get at everything, the closer you feel yourself getting closer. But you got to work 10 times harder. Once you learn one new thing, you got to learn 10 new things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's how it is, bro. So that's what hey, bro. I'm glad you brought this up, man. All right. So you said, not only do you have to be a rapper, but you got to be an engineer. You got to be a social media influencer, man. When did you start focusing on doing that, man?
Well, when I hit those 300,000 streams, you know what I'm saying? When you hit 300,000 streams, you start feeling like you made it or some shit, but you haven't.
Yeah.
You start feeling like, okay, I'm making a little money from my music. I'm getting known. I'm this, that, and the third. But the second you stop doing that, all of that goes away. So what I started realizing, you know what I mean? It's probably the past 2-3 months, man. I started realizing like, okay, I don't have to spend as much money on pushing them ads and shit if I can become a social media influencer and start getting myself like known on different kind of apps and shit. And people think that their following count matters, but it's not, because TikTok, the way TikTok's set up and the algorithm set up, every new account that you start, because I went viral like 4 times on TikTok, bro. And they've deleted, every time I go viral, they delete my account.
Damn.
Yeah, bro, but it doesn't bother me because what I learned was like I'm getting different people. Every time I go viral on a new account, I'm getting different people from the last account. It ain't the same people. There's billions of people on earth, bro. And there's a lot of music lovers out there, bro. So at the end of the day, it's gonna hurt your career if you don't become an influencer.
Yeah. Yeah, man. All right, man. So the engineer part, man. So I'm assuming that you started engineering before BandLab, and this was like I don't know what your career was like before BandLab, but if you could speak on that, man.
Honestly, bro, before BandLab, like I had been in the studio, but it was only as a writer. You know what I mean? Like And it's crazy too, because once I started producing and engineering my own music, I stopped writing.
Yeah.
It's crazy because there's so many lyrics in my head, bro. My brain goes so fast, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing for me to put how I feel on a track, you know what I mean? So I just quit writing, man, and started focusing more on like punching in and engineering my punch-ins and fading in and out and learning how to make my shit tight and warm and sound good, right?
Yeah, bro. So let me ask you this. So with all the knowledge and work that you have done, self-work that you have done, who taught you the game, man?
Really, I've kind of taught myself, man. I really, because nobody could really, unless you're like starting to get into the industry, there's really nobody that's going to tell you anything, because every artist and every engineer and producer, they're all secretive about how they do what they do. You know what I mean? Everybody keeps their shit, like their formula, like a secret. You know what I mean? Because it's like, if you tell everybody, then you know what I mean, that's more competition for you at the end of the day. But I take that and I teach everybody that I fuck with. Like, if I fuck with somebody's music, I'll teach them anything they want to know. You know what I'm saying? I'll show them whatever I want. That's why I quit beefing with so many people, because like I can't beef with people that I fuck with. Like, I can't beef with somebody if I love their music, bro. Right. It's just not possible.
That's dope. That's dope, man. Hell yeah. All right, man. So next track after Trendsetter, man, Obsolete featuring Sisto Vis and Cito Boy.
Yeah, Obsolete is like it's kind of like a throwback track. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like it's ironic. It's an ironic track because I'm using like, it's almost like an Eminem type feel, like an old school type vibe. But I'm talking about how like people people are obsolete. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a throwback, but I'm saying they're obsolete.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a head fuck a little bit.
Smith and Wesson.
Smith and Wesson is a Smith and Wesson is a song from when was in YMT.
Hell yeah. Worry Free, man, featuring Young C1A.
Young Clay.
Clay.
Yeah, Young Clay is my young boy from Cali, man. He's fire as fuck, man. He's still a young cat, but he's so fucking talented, bro. When he actually puts his time into his music and starts taking his music serious, bro, he's gonna blow up quick, bro. But Worry Free is like, you know, is me. It's part of fighting demons, man. It's like I'm starting to learn how to stop focusing on bullshit and become worry free with the music.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right, man. So we'll get into my part of the interview, man. Music videos, man, and we know from the beginning, man, that you've been with the music videos, man. And I'm assuming this, man. I'm assuming that you shoot your own videos. You do it from shooting it to editing. Yeah,
I do all that shit myself, man. But I've been looking into getting like real life music videos done, like you know, like for YouTube, like really good ones. But right now I'm using green screen. I'm doing it myself and I'm editing it all myself. Like, I don't know if you see my video for Tucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was probably my best one as far as editing goes. Like, I put 3 in myself in the video. Like, it's pretty dope, you know what I mean? Like, but see, the whole thing is, man, is I want a quality camera. I want like, you know what I mean? I really want to take my time with this shit, but I ain't got no time to stop making this shit. You know what I mean? I have to, when I'm not doing nothing, man, I shoot videos or I do whatever so I can also promote myself.
Yeah, bro. This is something I want to bring up, man. So when other people were focusing on doing just music, bro, you were already evolving into doing visuals, man. So, man, having that mindset, man, and I'm saying, like, you're pretty fresh in the game still, but you have a body of work. But I'm saying, man, what made you want to do it different from others, man?
Well, you know, a long time ago, I realized that as much as I love BandLab is like, it's just for BandLab. You know what I'm saying? It's not, it doesn't go outside of BandLab to like make itself bigger, or it doesn't like to be honest, they don't really promote their artists. They get artists from outside of BandLab to promote BandLab, which they don't realize that it hurts them in the long run, because if you were to take your time and promote the people that are using the app, like people that have actually been dedicating themselves to using that app, you would naturally grow. It would organically grow. But instead, they go out and they get people like Umonic to do these BandLab tutorial videos, which, bro, there's people on BandLab that's been doing BandLab tutorials forever, and they have a giant following on YouTube. Like these are the people that they should be promoting. So I realized that I can't expect somebody else to promote me or to make me bigger, bro. I had to take myself. I had to take my own work, and I had to take everything that I put into this work, and I had to, you know what I mean, build off of my own shit. And, you know what I mean, I had to become like my own entity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I started my own LLC, run an LLC, and I started my own, you know, business. I made it all legal so I could really, you know what I mean, do what I needed to do to promote myself and to make money off of myself and all this other shit, which also opened the door for grants from like the government, shit like that. Cause once you become a business, you can get grants and shit to invest into your music and shit, which that's what I'm working on now, is getting grants from all these different things to like put back into the music and promote myself as an artist.
Yeah, man. Like, I see that your craft on your visuals, man, it really started picking up, man. And this is one of the latest visuals that I've seen, man, was dick trolls, man.
Yeah, I use TikTok to shoot that whole video.
Man,
I use all the TikTok filters in order to shoot that video, which is crazy, right? Because that shit came out kind of dope, you know what I mean? Compared to like, you know, my other visuals that I put a lot of time and work into. This one actually came out like a cell phone music video that was dope, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah, man. How many hits did it get on TikTok, dog?
I can't even remember, bro. They deleted the account that I used to make.
Ah, man.
I can't, yeah, bro. Like I said, every time I go viral, bro, they delete my shit. Like, it's shit's crazy, bro. But at the same time, bro, like the people that fuck with me because of TikTok, they don't stop fucking with me, bro. They come to the new accounts that I make and shit, and they you know what I mean? It takes no time for me to get up to 1,000 followers and then build from there. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, man. That's dope. Amazing.
Oh, that's my favorite one, bro. That's Amazing is like, it's a hard hitting song, bro. Like I've got more responses on Amazing than I have any other video that I put out, mainly because of the song, the content that comes with it. The song is so fucking dope. It's just like, I don't know, man. It's a time where I was feeling like truly amazing about my music too.
Hell yeah. All right. Righteous.
Yeah, that comes from growth and development, being righteous. You know what I mean? It's you know, the way I shot that music video is, it looks so official, and it's all green screen effects and shit. And I use a lot of like music video effects or whatever that you can download online or whatever. So yeah, I love that song.
Oh yeah, gripping.
That was about the beef I had with Puncho. That whole song is like, but that video is supposed to be like a throwback because it's like a chopped and screwed feel, like but if you watch the music video, it's almost like a 70s vibe, like almost like Bootsy Collins, I'd rather be with you. That's the background, bro. That's like that's the kind of background I use for that.
Oh yeah, bro. All right, man. One of my favorites, man. Ready to Blow. Ready Blow.
Yeah, Ready to Blow. You know, the title kind of speaks for itself. I was ready to blow. You know what I mean? That was the first song of Runner Aftermath. The first track on that album. And it was when I was moving past YMT and I started outgrowing all the bullshit, and I was just ready to blow up, you know what I mean? So the music video I reshot that music video probably 10 times because that was the first one that I used the green screen on.
Man, I remember this. One of the bars you spit on that track. You're like, if the rapping don't start, I'll start singing. Bro,
Yeah,
that shit was dope, bro. I was like, hell yeah, dog. Man, this is like just so versatile, man. There's like nothing you can't do, bro.
See, and the thing is, bro, all that stops people from doing the same amount of stuff I'm doing is a confidence thing, bro. You have to realize that, bro, if you can rap and people like your music and people like fuck with you, bro, you can do anything you want, bro. Like there's nothing that who's gonna tell me I can't do country music if I want to do country music. You know what I'm saying? Like not that I ever will. I'm just saying, like, if I want to, ain't nobody gonna stop me from doing it.
Oh yeah, dog. And that's another thing, man. That's another thing that I see in a lot of upcoming artists, man, is that they're not afraid to try new things, man.
New artists today, bro. New artists today, like, all right, you know, when me and you were coming up, bro, it was all about if you're a rapper, you're a rapper. You can't do nothing else. You can't sing, you can't do this, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? But now today, these rappers today are talking about love shit. And like Juice WRLD kind of opened up it kind of opened up everything for people. Like Drake was the first one to do the singing shit, right? But then Juice WRLD was like somebody who was from the suburbs who also did music with the you know what I mean, O Block type people, not O Block, but you know what I mean, people from Chicago or whatever. And then like, I don't know, man. It's just now artists today are realizing, bro, that you can't put these artists today in a box. You can't tell them that they can only rap. They'll laugh in your face, bro. And they're just, I don't know. It's like, I try to keep up with them, to be real, which I'm trying to keep up with them guys.
Exactly, man. Cause it seems like that's the way that the world is turning to, man. It's like you can't just be a one trick pony, dog. You gotta learn everything. And with that being said, man, it seems that's what you're doing.
Yeah, man. It's crazy because from a young age, man, like I was never like, I used to listen to Kid Rock and like Eminem and like Uncle Cracker and shit like that because, you know what I mean? Like there weren't very many white boys who was doing rap shit. You know what I mean? So when you seen like a white rapper or whatever, as a young white rapper, you was like, man, they're doing it. You know what I mean? But then you realize that Kid Rock could do country and rock and fucking, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if they can do that, man, I can do, you know what I mean, R&B, and I can do this, that, and the third, bro. And it's like almost like R&B don't even exist anymore. It's like it's just it's like a subgenre of hip hop now.
Right. So let me ask you this, man. Have you tried any R&B mixed with hip hop?
I have, but see, it always comes out like my newer songs, like Always Do, like it's that auto-tune vibe with I'm singing, and I really like talking about love shit because, like, you know, I love women, dog. I love women, dog. Like, it's my whole thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? A big part of my following on every other app is women, like TikTok and all that. It's like, cause I mean, I like that vibe. I like that slow vibe. Like when I listen to music, bro, I used to listen to Mario and fucking Usher and shit like that, bro. I was really in Chris Brown. Chris Brown was like one of my favorites, bro. Like,
hell yeah, dog.
Yeah, bro. Cause that's my shit, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. Man. All right, man. So, is there any upcoming music videos that you're working on right now that you have a release date that you got coming up or anything?
I don't have a release date, but I do have a couple videos that I'm working on. See, like, I don't know if you've noticed the quality difference between my music now and my music then. You know what I mean? But now my music, my quality is getting a lot of like big people on Instagram's attention, bro. Like a lot of bigger artists like producers and like people that are already got a name and shit. They're starting to notice me on Instagram. So I've realized that, like, if the next music video I shoot, like, I'm gonna have to use one of my quality songs, and I'm gonna have to really take my time with shooting this music video because I want it to come out right. And I've been thinking about paying somebody to like really shoot and edit it. You know what I'm saying? Editing is like, you know what I mean? A real editor on a music video, like a real big time editor, costs at least $2,000. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Like, shit ain't no joke, bro. But it ain't that I ain't got the money. Like, I got the money. I just don't want to spend the money. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly, dog. Yeah, I feel that, man. All right, man. So let me ask you this. Since we're already talking about music videos, man, the visuals, man. Do you believe that the better your content is and the better quality that you have is what the people want to see.
Yeah, and it's not just that, because people, it's all. Let's just be real. It's all about the music, bro. It's really about the music. So the better the song is, the more attention you're gonna get. But
Okay.
if you take your time with the visuals and the editing, and then the more the algorithms are gonna push your shit, like TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. Like the algorithms will push your music for you if the editing is fire. So it's gonna naturally bring a lot of people, bro. But you gotta always start with the song. The song is the most important thing, and that's something I want to touch on real quick, man. I don't know if you've noticed this whole little what's really going on with rap right now, like Lil Durk and NBA YoungBoy beefing and all this stupid ass shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's almost like the mainstream artists. It's almost like that they're not real, bro. They're characters, and the whole thing is that like the music is like it's almost like a movie scene. Like a song could be a very, very small part of a movie scene, right?
Right.
Well, like what I've started to realize and wanted to focus myself on, bro, is the fact is underground rap, underground hip hop, underground all this is really the only real music that's coming out right now. So if somebody like myself or people like me could take their time with putting ourselves out there, like not to be mainstream, but bring mainstream attention to the underground, bro, the whole game can change.
Some gems, dog. Drop your gems, man. You already know.
Big facts, man.
Yeah, man. All right. So music videos, you got one upcoming. All right. So here, here's another one. Another one of my questions, man. Man, performances, man. When we gonna see DaRunna get on stage, man?
To be honest with you, man, I really I want to make sure that I have the right kind of support before I do that. Because to be real with you, man, let's be honest, man. It's not easy for a white rapper to get attention, bro. It's really not that easy for a white rapper to get the attention that like I feel I deserve. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know I've earned my place in music. I know I've earned my place with hip hop and rap, bro. I know that nobody can take anything from me. But with that being said, bro, like going out and going to a club and getting on stage, bro, like being booed off of a stage would be like detrimental to me. Like I couldn't deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got an anger issue and I got, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just now getting to the point where I can like deal with all the music shit without getting mad about shit. You know what I mean?
Yo, bro, I'm gonna ask you a question, man. You think there's a possibility of that even happening, John?
What's that?
Maybe
Yeah. There's always a possibility of that, bro. Like you never know with people, bro. With people, it's like it's always about the atmosphere, bro. It's always about like you could have a banger ass song, and if you take it to the wrong people to listen to, bro, you're not gonna get the shit you deserve,
right.
bro.
All right, man. All right, I get what you're saying, though. You want it to be more of a targeted audience.
Yeah, I want people, because like, let's just be real. Like somebody hearing one of my songs for the first time are not going to get me. They're not going to understand me. But people who have actually like heard a couple of my songs and actually have like, there's a saying, bro, in promoting yourself, there's a saying. People have to see you 6 times before they remember who you are.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. That's like a guarantee, bro.
Yo, bro. So let me ask you this, man. All right. So any listener out there that's tuning in right now, man, what would be one of the first songs they would have to listen to get you, dog?
Stressed Out off of my album, DaRunna Addiction. It's like it tells my story, bro. Stressed Out is like, there's a music video on YouTube too for it and everything. It's kind of like it's kind of a lazy music video, bro. Like I got a green screen behind me. I'm sitting down during the whole music video. But the reason why is because like that song tells like almost my whole story up to like how I became who I am. You know what I mean?
That's dope. I'm definitely gonna have to check that out after this interview, man.
I need to promote that song more, man. I'm glad you brought that up because I really need to promote that song. Like I need to put some money into getting that song heard.
Yeah, man, definitely. So Stressed Out, man. Like you said, like the man said, man. And we're going to have all the links in the description down below. So make sure, if you're listening to this, make sure you go down there and subscribe to his channel. And go follow him on Instagram, too. And TikTok. nonetheless.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
On TikTok, my tag is RunnaDope band. You know, my tag everywhere is RunnaDope, but on TikTok I keep having to change it because they keep deleting my account. So right now it's RunnaDope band.
Hell yeah! All right, man. So let me ask you this, man. What is the number of support for DaRunna to get on stage and perform a song?
All right, 1 million views.
A million views?
A million views on a music video. And you know what I mean? Then I'll consider, like, you know what I mean, actually going out and you know, performing a couple songs or whatever at different places. And that'll be the moment where I actually dedicate myself to, like, trying to get on tour and hooking up all these different, you know what I mean, shows and shit like that. Cause I know how to do it. I know how to get shows, bro. It ain't that I don't know how to do it. Yeah, I know how to do it, bro. Somebody already taught me all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
damn.
Yeah, bro. I know how to do it, bro.
Yo, bro, can I ask you a question, man? Cause you're already in a leader position, man. And I mean, you have multiple bands, man. You got YPC, you got the Illuminati, and a couple more, man. Since you already know the game of doing shows, man, could you get a lineup of artists to perform with you, or to even break you in, man?
That's the goal, bro. That's the goal. That's my final goal, is getting all the people that I work with. My goal is to get myself out there so I can get all these other artists on BandLab that I know are fucking like for instance, G5, No Parachute. Okay.
Yeah.
This man is one what I would call like one of the most. He's just one of the best. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to hip hop, bro. And like say I put myself on, right. Well, I would take artists like G5 and Bossino and fucking Bro Bugatti and like fucking, you know what I mean? All the ones that have been with me this long and really fuck with me and really always, they've never really turned their backs on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to take all these artists and I want to put them out there, like, and like Zion, who is now Young AG, and Young Clay, and like, you know what I'm saying? All the ones that I know who are never going to stop growing, who never have a ceiling, like who won't fucking stop no matter what. Like, I'm going to take these artists with me at some point. And my goal is to, like, I don't want to make no money off of them or no shit like that, bro. I just want them to make money off their own shit, bro. I want to see them prosper in this shit, bro. I don't want to be the only one that came from BandLab and it's pushing and pushing and pushing. You know what I mean?
That's dope, bro. That's dope. Damn, man. All right, man. So, I know since like the beginning of 2020, we had a pandemic, man, and I don't know if life's changed for you or anything out there, man. But do you see a lot of artists going and doing other live performances, such as live streaming, like YouTube Live, Facebook Live, all that live streaming platform?
I mean, I haven't seen a lot of artists that I worked with start doing it yet, but I feel like a lot of them, like Savage Gang, for instance, you know what I'm saying? Like I talked to him into like pushing his IG and all that shit. Like I talked to him into like I made him realize that shit. And then AC Hustle, man, like he's another one who's growing, like, as far as like expanding, you know what I'm saying? He's been making beats. He's been making a lot of beats and he's still rapping and shit like that, but he's taking more time with his shit. Like he just built a studio in his house. Like I finally talked him into doing that shit, which he finally did. And you can always tell when artists start to grow, bro, because like they realize that, okay, you know, when we were coming up, like I said earlier, like people were real like, okay, it's me, right? Like I'm pushing my shit, this, that, and the third. But when you start growing and you start expanding and you realize you can't do it without other people, like you really can't do it without other people that, you know what I'm saying, like already know what they're doing, to get like hints and shit. Me, I had it's kind of messed up because I had, like, my cousin was the only person who told me to get a studio. He was like, and it's crazy because we actually got into a fight about this shit one night, man. He was like, what are you going to do? Be on BandLab for the rest of your fucking life? And I got so mad about that shit. But the next fucking months, bro, I went out and bought I spent mad money on I got two big ass TV screens that I use as computer screens. Like I got dual screens. I got the microphone. I got the mic stand. I got the interface. I got the DAW. I got the fucking computer. I got all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, And it was really because of him saying that shit to me. Like, you're going to be a band lab for the rest of your fucking life. Like, yeah, you're right. Like, I got mad about it and we got into a fight about it. But at the same time, I had to go back and say, look, man, you're the reason why I fucking stepped it up, bro. And I owe you a lot for that. Like, he's locked up right now and I love him to death, man. I can't wait till he gets out. But you know what I'm saying? Like, he's really the one that really put me on to the whole how to build a studio type shit. You know what I mean? Like, but learn as far as mixing and mastering and all that shit, I had to learn that by myself and YouTube the shit. And, you know, that shit becomes it becomes exhausting, bro. So like,
Right.
If you got people like me who's gonna put you on and teach you how to do shit, and TJ the Banger, how could I forget TJ the Banger? TJ the Banger was also another one who made me get a studio and made me start promoting myself. TJ the Banger is the one who told me how to promote. He's the one that told me how to do this, that, and the third. I really owe a lot to TJ. How could I forget TJ, bro? TJ is he's like my big brother almost. You know what I'm saying? Him and I build off of what each other says and what each other does. You know what I mean?
That's dope. Yeah, man, shout out to TJ the Banger, man.
Yeah, big shout out to that, man, bro. That's my dog. That's my brother.
Oh, yeah, man. All right, man. So, you have any future collabs?
To be honest, man, I don't know, man. Like, you know, when they happen, I got something with Cedo Boy. A couple of songs with Cedo Boy I've been working on. I found out something that I heard about Cedo Boy was a lie. You know what I'm saying? And so like I've been working with Cedo Boy a lot because Cedo Boy he's just got that voice. Like, yeah. You know, I'm a big DMX fan. I'm a big fan of like, you know, that raspy voice with the, you know what I mean? You could tell when somebody's been through the struggle and somebody's survived a lot of shit, you know what I mean? So like I naturally am drawn to that, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, man. Yo, bro, so Cedo Boy, Hustle Hard Music Group, that's Clips' band. And if you guys don't know, we'll probably have that link in the description down below. So if you guys want to check out Cedo Boy, you can do that also. So let me ask you this, man. Right now, man, 2022, man, and I don't know how much projects you got, but I see quite a few, man. What song inspired you the most?
What song that I made inspire me the most?
Yeah.
To be honest with you, right now the one that inspired me the most is Till I Die. And it's because the reason why is not just because of the song, but it's really because of the quality of the song. Like, it's the first song that I put out and mixed and mastered that was like industry standard quality mastering and mixing, and everything about the song is just quality as fuck. So like once I realized that, like, it's not about learning the good sounds, it's about learning what's bad and removing it and then putting the good into it. So once I learned how to do that, like really learn how to do that shit, bro, now like I won't even put my songs out unless I feel like they're up to standard quality wise. You know what I'm saying? Which means taking more time. It means taking more time, being more patient with your music and actually, you know what I mean, making this shit quality. Oh, because yeah. people won't take you serious if you ain't got quality music, bro. Nobody's gonna listen to your music if it ain't quality. Like real artists and real producers and real shit like that, like that have been doing this shit for a long time, they hear the difference in quality. Like even on Instagram, bro, they can tell the difference because if your song is mixed to perfection, bro, nothing can take away from that. No amount of processing can take away from that perfectly mixed song.
Oh yeah, man. All right, man. So let's talk about the upcoming projects you got coming up, man.
Right now I'm working on this song called Smoked Out. I just bought a beat from a producer on Instagram that I really love his beats. You know what I mean? I actually paid fucking like $50 for this goddamn beat, which I never do. But I love this producer so much. I mean, I didn't want to steal his beat, so I put it out on BandLab, but it's not done. You know what I mean? Like I consider BandLab like a test run for my music. Like I release everything on BandLab to see what kind of like attention it'll get, and then I'll release it on platforms. You know what I mean? So that if anybody wants to know about what DaRunna's doing, and you know what I mean, BandLab is really the place to find out what I'm doing before I actually drop shit.
Yeah. The EP, man.
Oh yeah. All right, so Akbar Bey on BandLab, you know what I mean? He's actually like, he knows a lot of industry type people, you know what I mean? And he was showing a couple people some of my songs or whatever. And you know, he's out in Houston. And he approached me not too long ago about, you know what I mean, releasing some of my music as an EP out in Houston as Chopped and Screwed. So I let him take over that. You know what I mean? I told him like, look, man, you do what you do, man. I give you full, you know what I mean, permission to do whatever you want to do with it, because no amount of promoting my shit is going to hurt me. You know what I mean? Everything's going to bring attention my way. And a lot of Houston artists fuck with me already. You know what I mean? So like, he's actually mixed and mastered a couple of Chopped and Screwed versions of my songs, which they've came out fucking phenomenally dope. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a lot of lean sipping and fucking, you know what I mean, type of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dog. Hell yeah. Yo, bro. So how did that come upon? How did this idea get brought to your attention?
Well, he was showing a couple people out there that he fucks with a couple songs that I made or whatever. And he had just came to me and was like, look, man, he didn't really tell me too much at first. He was just like, send me that song. And I was like, every one that he wanted me to send him, I just kept sending them to him. And then he told me what he wanted to do. And I was like, man, like I said, like you got full permission, bro. You do what you do. And I told him, I was like, you manage that. You know what I mean? If it makes some money, you know what I mean? You take a manager's percentage. You know what I mean? That's a third of whatever is made. You know what I mean? That's a big number. You know what I mean? If any real money comes out of it or anything like that, it could be just like a free mixtape type shit, as far as I know.
Yeah, man. That's gonna be dope, man.
Yeah, I agree, bro.
So, hey,
and he's
let me ask you this, man. I didn't mean to cut you off, but how do we get it? How does the people get in touch with Akbar? You said.
Yeah, he's on BandLab.
Like, does he have an Instagram where this project's coming out where the people can go, if they don't have BandLab, can they get a hold of him and get the EP?
I'd have to get back to you on that one, man. Honestly, I'm not sure. Like, he's hit me up on IG, but it was a minute ago, bro. So I don't even remember what his tag is or nothing, bro. Like, I only get on IG and to drop shit and then to get off of there. And if somebody hits me up on there, you know what I mean? Like, I got over 10,000 requests, chat requests, because it's a lot of like fucking scammers and shit on Instagram that be trying to, you know what I mean, promote. They'd be like, oh, let me promote this song or da 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 da. And what it is they'll get you bot streams. They'll get you bot listeners and shit like that. And I don't want to do that shit. I like organic growth. So I try to ignore the chat as much as possible.
Yo, bro, that's something. I'm glad you brought this up, man. Because I want you to shed light on what these so-called promoters and record labels are doing, man. Like, so they're like actually squeezing money out of artists to get bot views, bro.
Yeah. So what they do, bro? An up and coming artist is like they'll do anything to be heard. An up and coming artist like myself or anybody that's on BandLab that actually goes outside of BandLab to push their music. There's a lot of ones who will see these accounts, right? There's these accounts on Instagram with 250,000 followers or 500,000 followers. And they don't realize that all those followers are fucking bots. They're not real people. And so what they'll do is they'll be like, let me promote this song for you. Send me $20 and I'll post your song, or send me this amount of money and I'll do this and do that. And what they do, right, is they take your song and they'll post it, and it'll say that it's got this many views and this many streams, but at the end of the day, they're not real. They're bots. And if you really want bot streams, oh, well, then you can go on Fiverr and you can hire somebody for $10 to get you 10,000 streams if you want, but that shit ain't real and that shit ain't organic. So what you're doing is you're throwing away money, and Spotify will not pay you for bot streams. Trust me, I know. Like, damn. They took one of my albums down because it was all bot streams. And like, I had to find out the hard way that if your shit ain't organic, you're not getting paid for it.
Damn, dog. So they really cracked it down on that shit, huh?
Oh, they have been for a while, because it's just been going on for years, bro. This, like, the whole bot stream shit's been going on for years, bro. And like, getting paid from Spotify is like, that's like when you know that you're doing something, right? And when I got my first check from Spotify, I was like, okay, now I realize how to do this shit for real. And then I learned how to get paid from Tidal, and Tidal pays more than anybody else. You know what I mean? Tidal is the top like gross income that you can make from music. You know what I mean? So like, and just to be real, like promoting is cool. Ads are cool. When you buy your own ads on Facebook and Instagram and buy your own ads on Google and create your own ads, that's dope. That's cool. YouTube ads, all that. But the moment you try to find somebody who, if it sounds like it's too good to be true, it's fucking too good to be true.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Definitely, man. All right, man. So, the merch line, dude, you got anything coming out? Any designs, anything that's coming out this year that you could give us a little update on?
I've put out a couple shirts or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like it's so hard to keep up with Shopify and all that shit, trying to open your own store and all that. Like, I got somebody who's going to do it for me, but he's locked up right now. Like, I got a whole team of people, but one of them, like the main ones that I need right now are locked up. But when they get out, which is going to be like the next 2-3 months, I'm going to put them in charge of that type of shit because, you know what I mean? It's going to keep them out of trouble. And it's also going to, you know what I mean, bring some, you know, attention to both of our passions. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it'll be a couple months before I have any real like store open that I can sell merch, but it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, Jay, selling out the trunk, dog. You know what I mean?
You already, bro. The truck fit.
Hey, bro, check this out, man. So you got your own website, man, and earlier you said that you turned yourself into an entity, bro. So, what made you want to step it up to that kind of level, man, and like really set the foundation and start building, man?
Well, it actually came with the whole, you know, the bot stream shit. When I found out how that works or whatever, I had realized like, okay, so there's really only one way to promote yourself to the point to where you can actually promote yourself, and that's you have to become your own business. You have to, you know what I mean, you have to like start your own company and actually like, you know what I mean, stop thinking as an artist or a rapper and start thinking more of an entrepreneur. You know what I mean? Like the best way to like build a real following or a real fan base is to have somewhere for them to go, have somewhere for them to be able to talk to each other, have somewhere for them to actually find out what's coming out and what's new. So the website was really to create my own space. You know what I'm saying? Like my own platform, you know what I mean? And then I put some money into ads on Google to put my shit up on the list. Like if you're looking for rappers or you're looking for this or that, you know what I'm saying? It puts me up there. It puts me on Google. Like if you type in DaRunna on Google, you'll see the blogs that have been wrote about me. You'll see the newspaper clippings. You'll see the fucking websites. You'll see a lot of different shit, like all the platforms that I'm on and all that. So it's like, it really opens up like, your like promotion wise or whatever. So like, say you're on TikTok and you're pushing your music and somebody's like, man, who is this? You know what I mean? So then they go to Google and they Google your name. Well, you don't want just a bunch of random shit to pop up. You know what I'm saying? Right, you want your artist name to pop up. You want your tracks to pop up. You want your albums to pop up. You want all the promotion shit to pop up. And that's exactly what I learned you had to do as an artist. So that's why I had to step it up and do that. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, man. Oh, it's crazy, man. How you just like, not like the first interview you didn't have your website, correct?
Yeah. I didn't have half of the things I got now, man.
Man.
It's crazy because the last time you interviewed me, it was like I thought I was bigger than life. You know what I mean? Like, and I felt like that too. But now it's like, not that I'm not bigger than life, but it's that like you got to put the work in. If you want to be big, you got to put the work in, and you can't just be a gangster that's going to make some music and think that your music is just going to blow up. Like if that very randomly, that very, 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 very few happens to very few people. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's like a pipe dream, bro. It's like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, how are you going to be a football player if you don't play football? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hell yeah, dog. Hey, man. So what are the goals now, man? In 2022, what are the goals right now, man?
The goals now are just organic growth, man. Organic growth and like developing myself into an artist that people can take serious, developing my content, like my social media platforms and all that. Is really just growing on every platform so I can create, you know what I mean, something that I don't have to sell out to be big. You know what I mean? I want my own shit. I don't want to sell out to nobody. I don't want to sign no paper that's going to give nobody no 360 deal on me or no dumb shit like that. I want to do this shit where it's like I'm in control of everything that happens to me and my music and my business and my fucking everything.
Yeah. That's dope, man. That's dope, man. All right, man. Is there anything in the interview, man, that I didn't touch on that you want to speak up on right now?
Nah, man, I'm really impressed on how ahead you were on this, man. Really, like, the last interview we did, it was like we were both kind of everywhere with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like I've been watching you grow since the beginning, bro. I've been watching you and listening to you, and I've been impressed the whole time. Like, even like your intros and everything that you're doing now on your shit, like, it's so dope, bro. And I'm just happy to be a part of it. And I really appreciate you taking the time to, you know what I mean, doing the research and all that shit to ask me the right shit. That shit's dope, bro. I really appreciate you for that.
Oh, hell yeah, man. You already know, man. You know what I mean? Like, when you hit me up, dog, it was like, I didn't expect it to be so soon, but you know what I mean? Bro, I'm not gonna miss out on this opportunity, though. You know what I mean?
What made me hit you up, bro, is the last interview I watched. It was somebody else had come on for the second time or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, man, I gotta get my second one in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Hell yeah, dog. Hey, man, appreciate you looking out, man.
I appreciate you, bro, for real. And hey, by the way, those reactions you do to my songs and shit. Yeah. Man, that's dope, bro. That's
bro.
Dope.
I'm gonna be back on it, dog. I just took a break from the video, dog, cause like you said, man, if you want to do something, man, you gotta be full in with it, dog. And I want to be full in, bro, but please
make it strictly for the music TikTok, bro, and start taking clippings. Start taking clippings of your stuff, like your reactions and stuff, and start uploading that shit, bro. Because I'm telling you, the only way to get real growth right now is TikTok and Instagram, bro. And it's really less Instagram and more TikTok.
Yeah, man. And as I was saying, man, so with the video, man, the visuals, man, I wanted to set my system up, dog, because I want to. Right now, I got like a HP ProBook, man. So the quality on the computer ain't up to par, like.
You got HP ProBook laptop?
Yeah.
Bro, that was the first laptop I ever had, bro. Real shit, bro. I used to use that shit to hack into all kinds of shit, bro. That laptop is actually, you see what I got now, bro, is I got a ProBook desktop, like the Pavilion. Yeah, bro. And I'm telling you, it's not that expensive. It's a little bit pricey, right? Especially because of inflation right now, bro. But if you really want to step it up, bro, get you one of those and you be fucking set.
Yeah, man. Hey, what do you think about the MacBook?
Oh, well, that's as best as you can get, bro. Yeah. MacBook is the best you can go, or an iMac.
Yeah, bro. That's something I'm trying to lean towards, man. Because I definitely want my videos, my video quality, man, to be at least to 1080, man. Right now, I was only shooting at 720, so.
Well, you know, if you got like an iPhone, right? You can make the iPhone the camera. You can download this app called Epoch Cam, and it'll make the iPhone your camera, and you'll be 4K you'll be 4K. You'll skip 1080p. You'll go right to 4K.
Oh shit! All right, wait, that's something I didn't know, man.
Bro. That's how I shoot my music videos, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. All right, man. Hey, man, thank you for giving a little heads up on that. But man, how is your music going to evolve from here on out, man? What can the people expect in the future?
Really, man, I'm looking into paying for some real features from some real artists, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not that the ones I've been working with are fake, but I'm talking about like somebody who's going to help my platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been looking into like getting a platform from NLE Chopper and a couple other ones. Like,
damn.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, that's the next step, bro. The next step is to be bigger and to be real about this shit and to put real money behind it, which it's a process, bro, because, you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I make money. I come up with money quick, bro. I ain't got no job, but I make money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm trying to transition my life into a more legal and more like a place where I don't have to worry about if somebody's going to kick in the door or if I, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah, dog. Yeah, man, definitely, man. That's the same thing I'm on, man. I'm really trying to do what you're doing, dog. You know what I mean?
Well, we grow together, bro. You know what I'm saying? The bigger I get, the bigger you get. The bigger you get, the bigger I get. So we're a team on it. We're all a team on this shit, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, definitely, man. Appreciate that. But yeah, man. You had any special shout outs you want to give, man?
Yeah, man. Shout out to I want to shout out to everybody I've been working with, everybody that's been fucking with me, like fucking. I really want to give a shout out to TJ the Banger. I really want to give a shout out to Cito Boy because I'm working with him now. Like once you do a couple of tracks with somebody, it becomes like, okay, apparent that this person is like really dedicated. So shout out to him. Shout out to Jigga and Street Stars. Shout out to the roster. Shout out to the guys at Band Lab, like Band Lab Chemist and all his people. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Lily and all them. Shout out to Todd Runza and shout out to all them. Shout out to C-Rock. Shout out to all them. Rest in peace to Cambo, you know what I'm saying? Rest in paradise, my brother. Shout out to everybody that I fuck with. Everybody's been fucking with me. Shout out to all the people on Band Lab that's still showing support and still showing love. I love y'all as much as y'all love me. Trust and believe that. You know what I mean? Just because if I don't hit y'all back or whatever, understand it's not because I don't fuck with y'all. It's just because I don't be on Band Lab like that anymore. Shout out to all that. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, man. Go ahead and plug in on your social media outlets. Everyone know where they can find you and stream your music, man. Instagram
is RunnaDope. TikTok is at RunnaDope Band, BANNED. What else is there? There's go to my website, DaRunna.biz. Go on YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube, go on, you know what I mean, everywhere, iTunes, Spotify, Tidal. Stream my music as much as possible, please, because you know what I mean, like as much as I would love y'all to all understand that, like, I'm a real artist, bro. Like, y'all's love is what I really like. I thrive on that shit. That's what really helps me out. That's what, like, the more y'all support, the more we all grow together. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody and appreciate you for doing this, SKN.
Hell yeah, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, DaRunna. And if you ain't know, Google his name, DaRunna, DaRunna. The links will be in the description down below too. So make sure you subscribe to him. Make sure you go follow him. And, post all notifications on. Turn that bell on. You already know. Strictly for the Music Podcast.